before discussing the subject polity, we will be studying entirely about the constitution. We will be entirely discussing about the constitution. So what is this constitution? What is this constitution? So before understanding, so indirectly polity is nothing but it's a kind of a study of a government. The government will be running under based on the rules and regulations which are prescribed in the constitution. So we will be discussing this constitution very easily, but people see, students will be very much bothered with respect to subject polity. Sir, we need to remember all the 395 articles. It's very difficult for us to understand, to keep all these 395 articles in mind. You know, even very expert scholar, a person also, he is not in a position to remember all the 395 articles. So there is no need for you. We don't want any expertise in the polity. You are not preparing for the LLB. We don't want, or else we people do not want to become the lawyer. We want to get good marks in the subject polity. We need to get good marks in the subject polity. So better don't go like in depth. We just need a general understanding about the subject polity. So by going through our course, you people can be able to answer nearly easily 80% of the questions. You can able to understand the essence of each and everything. So we will be discussing those things. Okay, so what does this constitution mainly contains? This constitution mainly contains nothing but a kind of a rules and regulations. See, this is just like a simplistic understanding, not exactly the rules and regulations. This will be mentioned in the criminal procedure code, civil procedure code, so that is different. So in basically it mainly contains the rules and regulations. Sir, what does this rules and regulations mean? I'll tell you. So see guys, our entire subject polity, most of the times our subject is based on the analogy. So what is the meaning of this analogy? Means I will be comparing the examples with our daily life, so that you people can easily make the subject understand. You know, like all the aspects will go deep into your mind, into your heart. So you will be falling in love with the subject polity. So that is why mostly I use this analogy kind of a point. In the previously also, in the before also, I've explained you by kind of a comparison, so how it is happening. So now for suppose, first of all if you see the traffic, so what is the traffic rules? Similarly, generally we people, everybody knows that if there is a red signal, we have to stop. If there is a green signal, we have to proceed. What happens if we do not follow this red signal? So for suppose you feel that only myself, if I am crossing or violating the regulations, by seeing you, other people will also start violating the traffic rules. What happens? There will be severe crisis, severe chaos. That will be, there is a kind of a traffic jam over there. In order to overcome this kind of a problem, everybody need to like follow these traffic rules. This is very simplistic understanding. If we do not obey these traffic rules, there will be kind of a traffic jam. So how this traffic rules will be formed? So you can see that will be, you can able to see the traffic police, they will be making the rules and regulations. So this is one thing. Again I'll explain you this one with a more clear understanding. For suppose you are going to a college. Imagine it may be a degree college, or else it may be an engineering college. Okay, so in this college you can able to see on the walls of the college there will be do's and don'ts. See students, today we will not be entering into the subject polity. Today I will be explaining you the brief understanding what this subject polity contains. Everybody, the beginner, the experienced, everybody should, this class is very, very important. So you can definitely, the class will change your mindset with respect to the polity. Usually the people will not they will not spend this much time for giving introduction to the subject polity. The people will be directly entering into the like preamble, fundamental rights, fundamental duties. So most of the things, it's not that it is wrong to directly enter into the subject topic preamble. Yes, it is also correct, but sometimes students feel a bit difficult in understanding the subject. So in order to make you this subject in a simplistic manner, I am explaining you all these things. Stay focused, see this video till the end. Okay, so for suppose if you go to the college, there you can able to see the do's and don'ts. what is the purpose of these do's and don'ts? Why? Because for suppose if you take the engineering college, there will be first year students will be there, second year, third year, fourth year students will be there. There will be boys will be there, and also girls will be there. Okay, so again there will be different branches like electrical engineering, like electronics engineering, computer science, mechanical engineering, biotechnology, chemical engineering, different kinds of things. So there are people belonging to different streams and different years, different genders. So there is a possibility that there may be clashes between the students of these different branches, or else the students of this first, second, third, fourth year, between the boys and girls. Like in the first year we will be having ragging. You can able to see the ragging. Most of the people might have seen a movie called as a Happy Days in Telugu. So there the college life is explained very clearly, ragging. So there is a kind of a clashes in the college. Yes, there happens. When in our college days, when we'll be studying in Guntur, there will be kind of there is a clashes depending on the fans. Like people will be having one fans, the people will be having like fascination towards one particular hero. They will be not liking other hero. There will be clashes in the colleges, and with respect to boys and girls also, with respect to first year, second year, there will be different clashes. So in order to overcome these clashes, just understand, so what we have to do in order to decrease these clashes, I will not say that we can't make it completely clashes free in the college. There will be a kind of small kind of rift will be there between the students, but in ideal concept it will not be possible. But in order to decrease these clashes, what we have to do? So in order to decrease these clashes, we have to frame rules and regulations. These rules and regulations should be in such a manner that rules and regulations will overcome or else will decrease the clashes between the students in the college. Yes or no? So who will make these rules and regulations? So while making these rules and regulations, only principal will not be involved, because principal will not know all the things. Okay, principal will not know all the like a root cause of the clashes. All the head of the departments have to be involved over there. All the very important staff or experienced staff should be involved over there. Some student leaders should also be involved. These things will not be noticed in general. We will be just noticing these do's and don'ts in the college. Yes or no? So similarly, in order to decrease the clashes, we have to what? We need to make the rules and regulations. Yes or no? See guys, this college, which is a very minute area in India, because India is a huge in extent, around like 3.28 million square kilometers it will be there. Okay, so it's a huge area. In this huge area, this college is a very small subject. In the college itself there is a big diversity, and in the college itself there will be clashes. Then what about India? So just take the example of India. So what is there in India? India is a diverse country. Yes or no? It's a very huge diverse country. So you can able to see the Hindus, you can able to see the Muslims, you can able to see the Christians, you can able to see the Buddhists, you can able to see the Jains, you can able to see the Sikhs, you can able to see the Parsis. There are different kinds of people belonging to different religion. Okay, and there are also people belonging to different caste. If you take the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, there will be Kapu, there will be Reddy, there will be Kammas, there will be different kinds of people belonging to different caste will be there. So in India, which is a huge in extent, there are the people belonging to diverse community. And see, moreover, some people will be illiterate, some people will be literate. So some people will be educated and some people will be uneducated. Some people will be rich and some people will be poor, even though there is a middle class. Okay, so this much diverse set of people will be there. Okay, in the college itself there is a kind of a clashes going on. Then what about India? So this much this much big diverse country. Yes, there is a possibility of clashes in India. India is not a kind of one particular religion religious country. Ours is a secular country. There is a possibility of communal riots in the country. We have seen Babri Masjid incident, we have seen Muzaffarnagar incident, we have seen Godhra riots, in 1984 Sikh riots we have seen. There are different kinds of things which will be there in the I already told that we cannot completely overcome the clashes, but we can decrease the clashes. Similarly, we cannot overcome complete clashes in India, but we can decrease the clashes in India. So what we have to do? So in order to decrease the clashes, we have to frame rules and regulations. We have to frame rules and regulations. So how come these rules and regulations should be framed? These rules and regulations should not be completely pro-Hindu. This should not be completely pro-Muslim. This should not be completely pro-Sikh, pro-Christian. So the rules and regulations should be impartial, so that everybody in the country will be obeying these rules and regulations. Yes or no? For suppose, see, if you are, if these rules and if you feel these rules and regulations are completely impartial, then only you will be abiding to these rules and regulations. You will not violate this one. If you feel these rules and regulations are completely supporting one particular religion or one particular caste, you will not obey those rules and regulations. So that manner, so in order to frame these rules and regulations in the country, in order to in order to protect the integrity of the country, in order to make India unity, so we need to make certain rules and regulations. So in order to make these rules and regulations, the provisions will be taken from the Constitution. So this is a very simple understanding. The provisions will be made from the Constitution. So now did you understood what is this Constitution? So this is how the Constitution is important. Okay, so likewise the rules in the college, likewise the traffic rules, which we can overcome the traffic congestion, which we overcome the clashes in the college. In India also we need some rules and regulations in order to establish harmony, peace, integrity, protect our integrity, in order to establish fraternity, unity, everything. We need the Constitution which is impartial. So this is the very importance of the Constitution. We will be learning this Constitution. Hope you got this point. Okay, so one or the other way, people will be violating some rules and regulations depending on the political party, but we should be political neutral while understanding the subject polity. Got my point? So now if you see the subject, if you see the topic Constitution, if you see the topic Constitution, okay, so what does this Constitution contains? This Constitution contains articles. This Constitution contains articles. So people, in the initial stages, beginners means the people who are beginning, who are starting the starting preparation for the group 2 in the initial stage, they will be in a kind of a huge, they will be in a kind of a huge confusion. Why they are calling it as articles? Why only articles? Why don't they use some others, some other nouns in the place of that one? So you better don't keep these things in your mind. So the constitutional makers, depending on their comfort, they have used the word articles. Don't bring this kind of doubts into your mind. Again, it will increase the complexity. There is no use for bringing these things also. Just keep these articles. For suppose I'll tell you one thing. I'll just ask you to I'll just dictate some points. So you are writing some some story. I'll just dictate you a story. You'll be writing a story. Some people will write in a paragraph manner. Some people will keep like star. They will be keeping like